Dr. Rowley's Facebook post, a masterclass in Prime Ministerial Laziness, an editorial by Professor Wall Street. Dr. Keith Rowley's recent Facebook post regarding his alleged detention in Antigua serves as a perfect microcosm of the laziness that defined his tenure as Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister from 2015 to 2025. Within the very first sentence of his rambling defense, Rowley demonstrates the careless approach to facts and details that characterized his administration and earned him recognition as arguably the laziest prime minister in the nation's history. Here are 10 reasons this post exemplifies Rowley's record-breaking laziness. 1. Basic name verification failure. In his opening sentence, Rowley misspells Dr. Wayne Hade's name as H-A-D-E, demonstrating his unwillingness to perform even the most elementary fact-checking. A simple Google search, something any citizen can do in seconds, would have provided the correct spelling, H-A-Y-D-E, not H-A-D-E. This fundamental laziness in a former prime minister's public statement is both embarrassing and revealing. 2. Incorrect retirement date shows zero research. Rowley's failure to accurately state when Dr. Hade retired from the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, March 2005, reveals his complete disregard for factual accuracy. As a former prime minister with extensive government connections, verifying such basic information should be effortless. Yet Rowley couldn't be bothered to make even minimal effort to ensure accuracy. 3. Rank verification. Laziness. Despite having served as prime minister and maintaining connections within government institutions, Rowley failed to verify Dr. Hade's correct rank. A simple phone call to someone within the TTPS could have provided accurate information, but such due diligence was apparently too much effort for someone who once held the nation's highest office. 4. Pattern recognition, consistent carelessness. This post exemplifies the same careless approach that characterized Rowley's entire administration. Just as he failed to properly vet international business partners, leading to deals with corrupt organizations, he now fails to verify basic facts in a public statement. The pattern is unmistakable and deeply concerning. 5. Stream of consciousness writing shows mental laziness. The posted rambling, unfocused structure, jumping from conspiracy theories to victim narratives to irrelevant Dr. Williams quotes, demonstrates intellectual laziness. A former prime minister should be capable of coherent, structured communication. Yet this reads like an unedited rant from someone unwilling to organize their thoughts properly. 6. Deflection. Instead of accountability. Rather than addressing the substantive questions about his claims, Rowley lazily deflects to conspiracy theories about hidden agendas and ragamuffins. This represents the same avoidance of responsibility that defined his handling of corruption scandals, economic mismanagement, and policy failures during his tenure. 7. Failure to provide evidence while demanding belief. Rowley's lazy approach to credibility is evident in his expectation that people should believe his version of events without providing any supporting evidence. He admits there are those who would say I have lied, but makes no effort to substantively address these concerns, the same lazy approach he took to governance. 8. Misuse of Dr. Williams' legacy. The gratuitous and contextually inappropriate reference to Dr. Eric Williams calling critics ragamuffins shows Rowley's lazy attempt to wrap himself in the founding father's authority without earning that respect through his own action. This represents the same unearned entitlement that characterized his administration's approach to leadership. 9. Social media governance mentality. Posting rambling, unedited screeds on Facebook as a former prime minister demonstrates the same casual, unprofessional approach that made his administration infamous for conducting serious government business through social media rather than proper institutional channels. As one political observer noted, Rowley's greatest achievement was making laziness look like a leadership style. 10. Complete absence of self-reflection. The entire post shows zero introspection about how his own actions or leadership style might have contributed to any problems he faces. This represents the ultimate laziness, the refusal to engage in honest self-examination that might require uncomfortable acknowledgement of personal responsibility. The broader pattern of administrative laziness. This Facebook post perfectly encapsulates why Rowley earned his reputation as Trinidad and Tobago's laziest prime minister. Throughout his tenure, his administration consistently failed to perform due diligence on major decisions, from international business partnerships to policy implementations. The same carelessness evident in misspelling a name and getting basic facts wrong about a retired police officer was magnified across every aspect of governance. Whether it was failing to properly vet business partners, neglecting to follow through on campaign promises, or simply refusing to engage seriously with policy details, Rowley's administration was characterized by a stunning lack of intellectual rigor and attention to detail. This Facebook post serves as a fitting coda to that legacy. In conclusion, Dr. Rowley's latest Facebook post is more than just an embarrassing display of factual carelessness. It's a perfect summary of the intellectual and professional laziness that defined his time as Prime Minister. When a former head of government can't be bothered to spell a person's name correctly or verify basic facts before making public statements, it reveals a fundamentally unserious approach to leadership that unfortunately characterized his entire administration. The people of Trinidad and Tobago deserve better than a former prime minister who treated accuracy, diligence, and attention to detail as optional. This post reminds us why Rowley's legacy will forever be associated with the phrase, "too lazy to govern properly."